Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's episode we're going to look at accessible travel for people with mobility issues. I'm also going to be talking about a recent purchase I've made which has now taken my independence and well-being to a whole new level. Within the episode we're going to cover some product reviews, demonstrations and footage of me out and about on my new device. So stay tuned. You're listening to the DRC podcast, where advice, support and guidance is our passion. Okay guys, first and foremost, I'd like to say that this video isn't being sponsored and I have no affiliation to the product that I'm currently covering in this episode. And obviously I advise everybody who's looking at purchasing a new piece of equipment to do their research and, more importantly, if possible, test out the product prior to purchase. Also, a little bit about me. As you can see, I'm a wheelchair user. I have been since birth. I've been quite fortunate over the years to have travelled to many places around the world, and I've done this quite often independently. I'm hoping to give you, the subscribers, some useful tips, tricks and ideas on how to increase your level of independence through the use of new equipment and, believe it or not, public transport. I also own my own car, but I'm finding it more and more beneficial and enjoyable getting out and about on the bike rather than in the car. And finally, appreciate under this current situation with COVID-19, getting out is difficult for people, but hopefully the lockdown will be slowing down soon and people can start getting back to some form of normality. But until then, I ask you to social distance responsibly and take the appropriate precautions based on your own health situation. Anyway, it's enough about me talking. Let's get over and have a look at the product. Okay, this is what I like to call the cockpit area of the bike, as it's got the main controls. You've got your LCD display there that gives you your speedometer, also how far you've travelled and a tripometer. Also your throttle control there on the right, and above there you've got your brakes. Below are your two main bars that connect to your wheelchair, and we'll cover them in a bit more detail shortly. Moving on to the battery, it's a 36 volt battery powering a 250 watt motor. Here, coming up to the bars again, I'm zooming in here on the main catches that connect to your chair. They're very user friendly. People with poor dexterity can use them clamps quite easily. Moving further down the bike, as you see, it's got a stand, so it's freestanding, which helps when you're attaching it and detaching it from your chair. There's the main control unit with all the electricals, which is connecting everything up. And finally, there's the wheel with the motor in. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate here how to attach the bike to the chair. You just pull both arms towards the frame of the wheelchair, put in the clamps around the bars of the chair, and once you've got them in position, you can then pull the clamps tight. I like to get the clamps in and hooked on first before I tighten them up in order to get the bike straight first. So now I'm just straightening up the bike, and now I'll pull around the clamps on both sides. And just to let you know, it's exactly the same in reverse to take the bike off the chair. Once both clamps have been tightened up, I then release the latch in the middle there I'm doing now, which then allows me to lift the wheelchair up off the floor, and then I have to retighten the orange catch just to protect the teeth of the cog really. Once that's all connected, battery on, controller on, and we're away to go. Now come and join me out on a route down to my local park. I hope that looked as much fun as it was me doing it. I'd like just to finish off today with a bit of a closing statement, and that is really to appreciate that this episode is aimed predominantly at wheelchair users. However, I do hope that it gives food for thought for non-wheelchair users who maybe struggle a little bit with their walking, and look at this as a different maybe mode of transport. I do understand the psychological and physical benefits of staying on your feet and walking around, but far too often I see it being to the detriment of people getting out in their community, you know, and that has just as equal benefits as it does people walking. So I hope you take that into account. I'd also like just to say thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Love a like, put your thumbs up, share the video if possible, and also click on that notification bell so you can get more of these videos directly to you. And finally, until next time, take care. More importantly, stay safe.